Hey you guys, welcome back to Tarot Magic. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and liked the videos. It is much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider it. This is a safe space where we take our heartbreak, challenges, setbacks, and we use that to spiritually evolve, and we turn our pain into power and our purpose. So let's start with an angel number. If you want to get this book, you can look in my description box. I believe it's under Amazon recommendations. I'll check. Wait. Record and reflect on your spiritual synchronicities. That's what it says on the front. Okay. Expanding circle. Get social. It's time to expand your circle of friends and acquaintances. Oh, sorry, the number is 657. Your angels are encouraging you to get out and be social. Create links with like-minded people and be open-minded to the insights they bring you. Make a plan today to get social. So, that could just be getting out more or meeting new friends. Maybe you've outgrown your friends and you need to find some new ones that are like-minded. Thank you for that, Spirit. 657. So what is the overall energy for today's reading for the collective? My soul family. This is Kyle Gray's deck. I don't know what it's called. I stopped using it for a while because it had all these like Pleiadian, Lemurian, and I don't identify with that at all. Aliens, I know they exist. They're probably interdimensional beings, but this whole thing about the negative aliens, but then the positive ones, and they're watching humanity, and if they're watching humanity, why aren't they helping us? Okay? You know, maybe one day they'll come in, like Project Bluebeam, and we're here to help you. It's like, well, where have you been all this time? I wouldn't trust it, but we'll take it with a grain of salt. I like Kyle Gray. I mean, I've never met him, but I'm talking too much. Overall energy, Spirit. Crystal Skull Wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Okay, so this is probably with regards to your social circle, the people around you. Goes with the angel number. You're going to want to follow your divine guidance and pick high vibrational people, because it's true, we are the sum of the 5 people that we hang out the most. Gaia Gateway Activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, Earth intelligence. So you've probably learned some harsh lessons with regards to your social circle, and you've discovered that you need to expand it, maybe release some people, release them with love, and focus on the high vibrational people. Now, what do I mean by high vibrational? Well, there is a scale you can look up on the internet. I can't remember what it's called. And it has all the emotions. So the bottom low vibrational emotions are anger, guilt, shame, fear, judgment, those kinds of things. Even apathy. High vibrational is love, enlightenment, unity. I'll see if I can find it and put a link to an image of that. I'll put it in the comments, pin it to the comments so you can see. So high vibrational people would be helping their friends overcome a fear or guilt. They're not doing things behind your back to sabotage you, divide you, because they hate you. Jealousy is also a negative low one. So find people that are committed to choosing love over fear and understanding over judgment, that type of thing. People that are focused on their own spiritual growth like you are, or you wouldn't be here. All right, Spirit, what is this? Authority. Okay, we've got the Emperor. This could represent you. Why my hands are shaking today. Taking your power back. Could represent an Aries or a boss. Ooh. Temptation, the Devil at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's get some more cards before I start talking. This could represent you, someone who is taking your power back, you know, getting rid of the low vibrational people. Yes, foundation and achievements. This is like the Four of Wands. So you're more focused on building a stable foundation from the ground up and being with like-minded people that are, yes, stand your ground. That's like the Seven of Wands. Good. You're standing your ground. You've taken your power back. You're focused on your foundation, your home, and you're not letting anyone in. Low vibrational energy. It's a good move. You'll notice things completely switching. Oh my gosh. I saw the Empress card in here. Two of Cups. So not only are you manifesting a stable home and foundation, but you're manifesting, says spiritual union. This is the Two of Cups, but the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot could be a partnership, but this is a love partnership, but it's spiritual. It's kind of like your kingdom spouse. And mental conflict at the bottom of the deck with temptation, again, the Devil. So this Emperor could be, this is like the Two of Swords energy. They're at a crossroads. They're mentally conflicted. They're not sure if they want a stable foundation or a spiritual union. To each their own, right? Maybe this is what is confusing them. The temptation. They've been succumbing to temptation, and now they're getting some bad news. They've been hanging out with low vibrational people. All right. So let's just say this represents you. You took your power back. You could be a man or a woman. You don't have to be an Aries or a boss or a dad. And you're focused on your foundation, a new home, and a union. My throat. Okay, what is this Emperor? Of course, this could change when we start to clarify. So let's see. Legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Maybe that's what the mental conflict is. They succumbed to temptation and now they have legal troubles. Rejected. Okay, so this is someone that you rejected, this person, or they rejected you, this Emperor person. Love, hate. So yeah, this is someone, I'm feeling you probably rejected this person. Yeah, maybe you were at one point married to them. The Emperor could be a father figure. You were like, I can't do this anymore. Low vibrational. They love you, but they hate you. Okay, who cares? I'm feeling like it's someone you walked away from. Self-love, exactly. I think that you realized that whoever this Emperor person is, it could be you that took your power back, but you are more focused on self-love. And you know that being in a union with someone who is abusive, violent, deceptive, manipulative, controlling, that means that you don't have love for yourself. And I know it's not always so easy to just leave a relationship, but Love yourself more than you love someone else. Funeral. Okay. Yeah, okay. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be going to a funeral. It could. But this person you rejected, it's over. There's no going back from this. Closing this cycle. Exactly. And you know what's funny? They have apples on here, and I just kind of got the imagery of, like, you know, Adam and Eve in the garden, the forbidden fruit. Somebody took a bite of some forbidden fruit. They took the temptation, and they got themselves either in legal trouble, or this is coming for somebody. Maybe. Oh shoot, I just did this. Why do I do that? Hold on. I had them. My brain is like on vacation or something. Like I'm feeling like it's still like December or something. Like I'm all like, oh, it's holidays. No, it's not. It's January. The next holiday is Valentine's Day, which who cares about that? It's actually a consumer holiday they probably made up to buy greeting cards and chocolate and flowers. And my grandfather owned a chain of Hallmark stores, so that is profitable. Or it was. Doesn't exist anymore. Anyways, heartbreak. Yeah. Okay, so this person you rejected, or that rejected you, I feel like you rejected them because you're focused on self-love. They're somehow now heartbroken, or they're heartbroken because of this funeral energy. Your twin flame, possibly. Emperor and Empress always kind of represents to me divine counterpart, or High Priestess, Hierophant. But whatever. What is this Four of Wands? Left you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red. Okay, so now this... Okay, so I also see the Four of Wands as a twin card too. 1111. I feel like this... You are divine masculine. Rejected you. You decided to focus on self-love. And now they're kind of like... This is what they're dealing with. Loss... Or maybe they're dealing with the loss of you, but they rejected you. They actually just left you hanging. You got zero closure or explanation. Isn't that lovely? Oh, they have a sex addiction. That's what this is. All right. What else about this Four of Wands? Feelings. Okay. Someone has feelings for you. Oh, the leaving you hanging with no closure put you in your feelings. But this person is shady. They're sneaky. They're shady. They have a sex addiction. Not happy. Somebody's not happy. Yeah, it did put you in your feelings, but you're more focused on self-love, so it's fine. Wish. Okay. You are focusing on your manifestations, which is this new home, stable foundation, a celebration with a Two of Cups. And it's probably not this person because they already showed you who they were, right? And you're happily single. You do not want to deal with someone with a sex addiction. They need to do some healing. Love message. Okay, so here you are living in the moment, and your wish is to get a love message from your future partner. Doesn't have to be this person. Oh, maybe this person is wishing for a love message from you. You're too busy loving yourself and living in the moment while they're stuck in their memories. They're trapped somewhere, probably. They're under pressure, anxiety, decision time's running out. And we got the runner. Yes, this is why they know time is running out. The Two of Swords is like at a crossroads. You've got to make a decision. And keep in mind, no decision is also a decision. Maybe they were learning a karmic lesson. Or maybe this person was a karmic lesson for you. A karmic is someone that it's a soulmate. Obviously, you feel a connection to them. Could be from a past life. And they come into your life to teach you something. You're supposed to learn something about that relationship. And actually, being in relationships is the fastest way to grow spiritually. Being alone is easy. It's actually... I sleep real good at night. I don't have to compromise with anyone except for sometimes my son when he wants me to walk his dog. Or what we're having for dinner. Okay, spiritual union is clarified by firestorm. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdowns. Somebody's having a mental breakdown. Someone that's in a partnership. They feel like shit. Losing sleep. Worried, replaying events, thinking about you. Yeah, okay, so they're dealing with some karma for rejecting you, for leaving you hanging, and breaking your heart, and choosing their sex addiction over a divine union. Oh boy. Okay. Police station. And they're dealing with legal issues. They got arrested for something. I miss you, but that's in the reverse. Oh, and we got thug. Okay, so maybe it's more than just a sex addiction. They're, doing some scamming, little illegal activities, coping. They could have gotten arrested for a DUI. No, you don't say. I don't mean to make light of it, but gotta keep a sense of humor sometimes. Illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. Okay, so yeah, this person is having an awakening and it's about this. And they now know that this karma and everything has to do with the way that they treated you. They wanted a no strings, Imagine that. You meet your divine counterpart, the other half of your soul, someone that God chose for you, that you have a personal spiritual mission to fulfill together. And they're just like, they're just going to reject you, and I don't want any strings attached. They just left you hanging. And might be too late now. I don't know how long it's been, but 6 months would be long enough to wait. While you're dating, keeping your options open. After that, you gotta close the door. Massive. Oh yeah, they have massive regrets. Is it from the karma they're receiving? Blocked. Oh, you blocked this person. But oh, they're spying on you from secret accounts. Yeah. They done messed up. Real bad. But, let's get a couple of these. You're still following your divine guidance. You're expanding your social circle. You're keeping your vibrations high. You probably have, girl talk, time with friends. Oh, that's another one. So maybe you need to meet some new girlfriends and go out and high vibrational friends, right? Not someone who's going to gossip behind your back. If you hear them gossiping about other people, they will gossip about you. I learned that the hard way. They probably still gossip about me, the whole little group. The snake. Okay. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So they fell to temptation with another woman. And, yeah, they're dealing with a lot of karma now. So there's a snake involved. And this is your twin flame, I imagine. See, twin flames deal with the most spiritual warfare. And it's because they have a profound mission that they are meant to fulfill together. And a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about twins. I don't know if you've seen that documentary about the cult-like thing where you do not have to be romantically involved with your twin. If they don't want to do the healing work and they don't accept the mission, then the divine will bring you another divine counterpart. If this is what you want. Oftentimes, twins are also wildly different. They're the opposites. It's like two sides of a coin. It's the same coin, but each side looks very different. And oftentimes they're from completely different countries and cultures, different socio and economic backgrounds. There could be an age gap. And the whole purpose of that is it's a test. Are you able to transcend your ego, your identity as this name, as this person, and transcend that, which happens when you heal, and you're able to see that you're a soul, an eternal soul, and so is everyone else that you meet, and we're all connected. So, unfortunately, a lot of people can't do that, and that's okay. Everyone has free will. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling loss, grieving, mourning. I feel like this is, look, heartbreak. Like, this could be this person that's heartbroken because they've had an awakening about what this was, what it was supposed to be. They have massive regrets. All right, so what are they going to do about it? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Okay, yeah. There is something that has happened that's been illuminated to your twin about the deception of the snake. And what else do I want to use? Let's use these. And they're having an awakening, which is good. I mean, what are they going to do about it, though? That's the real question. You know, my advice to you is to do nothing. Let them go through their awakening. And, you know, if they do, I want to kind of keep these upright. If they do come back, then focus on helping them heal. Because that's also a part of the twin flame dynamic, is it's a very powerful mirror that reflects back to you everything that you need to heal. So I wouldn't do the healing work for them, but you can give advice on how you did it. Because clearly you're the high vibrational one that's more evolved, and that's usually the case with twins. So what is this authority about? 7 of Cups. Okay, yeah. There was a lot of confusion, illusion, probably caused by the snake and the temptation. 2 of Swords. Again, look at this. This person is really in mental conflict. They didn't see something. They're at a crossroads. They're confused, or they were confused, or they were focused more on their options, right? Sex addiction. This is like, oh boy, they're going through karma, first of all, but they're also, this could be a sudden awakening and upheaval. The snake could have been this emperor, a third party that was trying to cause illusions, and this tower is for that person. That's, I mean, the snake could be the other man also, so we'll see. 5 of Wands. Is that 5? Yeah, 5 of Wands. The numbers on here are so small. Yeah, but twins always encounter interference, spiritual warfare. The devil and those demons do not want twins coming together. They do not. So, the High Priestess. Okay, so this is probably your energy. I feel like you've known that it was an illusion. They were under an illusion. Death card. Death card, there could be a Scorpio, there could be a Pisces involved. Tower is also a Scorpio, but the death card doesn't necessarily mean a death. It could mean a transformation, a death and rebirth. So, yeah, something happened that caused some sort of awakening, ending, or change. What else? One more. Queen of Swords. Okay, so, this could represent your energy. 8 of is that 8? Yeah. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So, you could be the Queen of Swords. You spoke some truth to this Emperor. You could be kind of cold towards this person. You probably worked with them. Justice. All right, so what is this 4 of Wands coming in? You spoke some sort of truth. Something that you knew intuitively. You spoke some sort of truth. About the illusion or about the snake. Oh gosh, this deck is new, so I'm just trying to break it in. And y'all know me with shuffling. I am not good. Okay, what is this 4 of Wands about? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is your twin leaving you out in the cold, or you, yeah, King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles, okay. Maybe you or both parties could be having, financial issues, or maybe the karma is this person lost a home. I don't know, because 4 of Wands can represent a home. 6 of Pentacles. Did this person get paid to leave you out in the cold? And now they're stressed about it. Oh boy. Okay. They got paid to leave you out in the cold. Huh. Or some sort of incentive. Maybe they breadcrumbed you. Who knows? Queen of Cups. And here you are, unconditionally loving, very intuitive. Yeah, they got paid to leave a Queen of Cups, High Priestess, intuitive, truth-speaking person. Okay. I'm trying to understand, like, the logic there. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you might be getting a message, or you could be starting a new creative venture, and this will lead to your stable foundation, and you're keeping it to yourself. You are definitely guarding your heart also. All right, what is this spiritual union about? You will have a union. It doesn't have to be this person. Keep that in mind. Happiness is an inside job. It depends on you and how you look at things. So, Knight of Cups. Okay. You could be getting a romantic offer. This might have been what happened in the past, but what you didn't see was the Ten of Swords. You're being betrayed. Yeah. You could have been juggled. Yeah, the Knight of Cups could be like a really flighty energy, like a love bomber, just not sincere. Could be a younger water sign. They're definitely not mature, or they'd show up as a king. Ace of Wands. Okay. So maybe you're focused on a passionate new creative project. Or maybe this Knight of Cups is coming in, star your wish fulfillment. Maybe you want to heal something with someone. They better start by telling you the truth. The Hermit. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help them God. Otherwise, it looks like the trust is already broken. So they would have to rebuild the trust. The World. I think you might have closed this cycle because there was just too much. And you're very guarded. Again, with the Two of Pentacles. Someone that juggled you. Took a long time to, Eight of Wands, finally communicate. But look who's here. Again, the Devil. This person has some toxic traits that you're going to want to be aware of. Oh, Spirit says that is the truth. Oh, boy. One more. Okay, this one. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And look, I had these all upright until I just shuffled just now. This person is getting their karma. Look, this is also karma. And I really feel like, I mean, your karma, your own karma, could be good. But if you choose to partner up with someone that doesn't have good karma, you're taking on their karma too. So keep that in mind. Let's get a couple of these and then we'll close it out. You reap what you sow, and they're going to have to just deal with the consequences of whatever they've done. And it doesn't necessarily have to be what they've done to you. Okay. It could just be in general. Release inner criticism. Silence the inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. So not only how you speak to yourself, but how you think, because your body hears everything that you think. And just because someone rejected you and left you hanging, that doesn't mean that you're not worthy of having a stable foundation in love, okay? Don't ever think that. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. You were being protected from something. Change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. Yeah, so something about your fate has changed based on the decisions that your twin made. You're not going to end up with them, probably. But you are the one writing your story. So, if you have a vision, stick to your vision. It's just going to have someone else sitting next to you or being with you. Break free from emotional dependence. True independence comes from within. Free yourself from an emotional reliance on others. I feel like this is your person. This criticism, I think they're really beating themselves up. And they have emotional attachments to low vibrational people. Could be family, could be anything. I mean, family is one of the hardest because, of course, you love your family and, you know, you should love your family, but sometimes they're toxic as fuck. Excuse my language. And you're going to have to remove yourself, love them from afar to improve your life. Untangle emotional dependency. Didn't we just see that? Break free from emotional dependence. Ooh. This is a deep message. When love feels like survival, it's not love, it's fear. You're safe without the attachment. So your person could be attached. Release the soul burden. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. I feel like they need to speak something to you, let go of their guilt. Rewire the way you love. When pain becomes the pattern in love, it's time to relearn connection. Begin again differently. Trust the lesson, not the pain. Okay, yeah, so this person had emotional attachments to low vibrational people. They made soul ties and got attached to people, places, things that was just not good for their highest good. Kept them in a low vibration, in confusion, illusion. They were not surrounded by people that helped elevate them, that supported their career and their love life. And yeah, so I don't know what their next actions are. Let's get a couple of these because, oh, this card fell down. I have no idea what their next actions are. Doesn't really matter. It looks like they're dealing with a lot of karma. Maybe they do need to speak something to you to, release the soul burden. Very possible. But we all have free wills, so they could choose not to, and that's fine too. Ow. Wisdom, shadows, deeper truths. Yeah. There is some things that you don't know about being kept hidden. Raven. Knowledge. Something energy. Death energies. Ooh. Knowledge, death energies. Yeah. Death energy could just mean an ending, So, once you find out these things that are hidden, then it's really over. Not that it's not already over, but... Eerie graveyard. Ooh. I need my glasses. I keep trying to squint, but yeah. So they're dealing with a lot of darkness. As life transcends and we all fall into a silent embrace, the old attachments die, finding closure and grace. Yeah. So this doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to be in the graveyard. We did see the funeral, but yeah, you need to release your attachment to them or your whatever thing that was tying you guys together, because they made the choice to not answer the call, and that's okay. Doesn't mean that your life is going to be ruined or that you'll never find love. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.